Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Reading and Productivity Sprints. How is everyone doing? What's everyone up to? How was everyone's week? I feel like mine was a little busy for some reason, which is fine. We'll be working on some content stuff. I've been editing pretty much all day. I'll have a video going up after sprints tonight. It's my 2024 goals, which is long overdue. And then I'll have my TBR game going up tomorrow. And so I need to work on my wrap up probably in this first sprint. And then maybe get some reading done. I haven't read it today, so I do need to do that. I just don't know. I'm not sure what I want to start reading yet. I have a couple that I've picked out off of my TBR. I'm not quite sure which ones I want to do just yet. I might do one that, I think the one I picked out, I think I have audiobooks for both of them. So maybe I'm probably going to put headphones on while I work on the February wrap up. Lula, hello. How are you? Taylor, hello. Ashley, nice to see you. How have you been? What's been going on? Good evening, Zoe, Daisy. Happy National Peanut Butter Lovers Day. Yeah, jam or jelly, nobody said. I had peanut butter today. I did as a little snack. Been so sleepy all week. It's not fun. So glad I'm off tomorrow, though, so I can sleep or dance class. We shall see. Oh, well, I mean, hey, you can do both, but, make sure you get some rest. Your body is telling you it needs rest, so definitely listen to that. I know I slept in a little bit today because I was tired myself. Not too much going on. My mom had a dentist appointment and now waiting on her prescriptions. Okay. Hope everything went fine at the appointment. I need to make a dentist appointment. I'm just not looking forward to the bill. It needs to be done sooner rather than later. Today I'll be reading a book and copying last month's expenses into a tracker. Nice. I was working on my budget this morning. That's what I did this morning during Tiara's sprints. Dustin, hello. How are you? Need to edit my TBR game, but it's filmed. That's good. Hey, it's filmed though, right? So that's good. I mean, my TBR game was filmed over the last 2 weeks on different occasions, and so I finally got around to editing it today. But it's going to be up, like, within the first few days of the month. So I'm taking it as a win. I'm taking it as a win. So I need to read the rest of today's pages. Calculated that you need to read 89 pages a day to complete the TBR for March. Nice. I don't actually know how many pages I need, but I have completed my TBRs for January and February, so I have like the good vibes going that I can do it for March as well, but we shall see. Slept 11 hours on Wednesday, and yesterday could barely open my eyes even though I was working, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Just going to let myself rest probably. Yeah, we'll see. I think that's the problem with sleep. Sometimes you can like have too much sleep and be super tired. But maybe like just like a nice restful evening or something. Like you don't necessarily have to sleep or take a nap, but you just have like a chill evening where you're really not like thinking about anything and you're just like enjoying having a relaxing day. Like maybe watch a movie or something like that. Kind of let your mind just go bleh for a little bit even. Because sometimes it's like my brain that's tired rather than my like body being tired. Good, I'm glad. Hey Linda, been a long week. Looking forward to just cuddling with the dogs and reading A Conjuring of Light. Ooh, enjoy. I need to finish my reread of that, and I need to read A Conjuring of Light. That's the last one I need to reread before I read Fragile Threads of Power. So I need to do that myself, actually. I need to remember that I need to do that for a reread, because I kind of forget, and then I don't put it on my TBR. That's good. Good. Oh. Hopefully I can breeze through. I can breeze through this next thing. I need to do a couple content thingies because I also need to do the March calendar, which I probably should do first rather than the February wrap up. But I also need my coffee because it may be nighttime, but I'm gonna go ahead and drink some coffee. But I was downstairs making it with the timer on because I always start my timer, a 5-minute pre-stream thing, and then I go and get my coffee. But my dad was letting the dogs in outside. It's been raining all day, so they were soaked. So then I had to wipe dogs off, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna run out of time. So I just came back up here. So I need to go get my coffee. So I need that. And it will be Konnichiwa. How are you? How are you doing? Sometimes I want to do something mindless, but I'm tired. My brain doesn't like that very much. It just constantly wants to be working on something. That's why I like reality TV. Because sometimes your brain can work during that, trying to decipher what's going on. But also kind of lets your brain just be like, I'm getting back on my reality TV kick. So I've been watching Farmer Wants a Wife, the US one, and my coworker got me started back up on watching Love Island UK. So I went back because she was on episode like 13 or whatever. So we were watching that, and I was like, I gotta go back. So I'm currently on episode 1 of that season. So I think I'm gonna catch up on watching some of that. Might do some of that later. I think today will be one of those days where I don't read very much. It might just be more of like I read enough to say that I've read for today and get that goal than actually starting something. But if I listen to a book while I'm working on the content, that might be my go-to. I'm just trying to decide. I might do a contemporary. I don't know if my brain can do a fantasy right now. I finished 2 books. One was a poetry book and the other was a collection of short stories. And I read the 45-ish pages of Miss Born You Needed, so we'll probably continue on the book you're annotating. Nice. Yeah, is that just today? Yeah, I want to know. Is that just today? Because that's amazing. Have your alarm set for dance class. When it goes off, I'll decide, and I'll probably do one or not both. Those songs are ones I want to dance to. Nice. I wish we had a dance studio that was closer that I knew of that had like an array of classes. I don't think we do. And that's too much effort to go into the city to do a dance class as much as I wish I would. Not with my car, not with my gas mileage, and the price of gas. And the only reason I remembered is that I'm waiting for my nephew to be ready to continue our buddy read. At least I'll get to Fragile Threads of Power sooner than I thought. Yeah. Luckily, like, while I don't have a physical copy of Fragile Threads of Power, I do have the ARC. So whenever I do get to reading A Conjuring of Light, I can hopefully go right into reading a Fragile Threads of Power. So I do need to go get a physical copy before. Well, you know what? I might just wait for the paperback because all of my A Darker Shade of Magic is paperback. So I might just wait for the paperback anyway. That way they're all the same. Though I would like to get the new covers too. Reading 1 page is better than 0 pages, right? That's what I'm saying. Like on days like this where I don't necessarily feel like reading, and I think it's because I read 2 extra books last month that weren't on my TBR. So I read 8 books last month that I'm kind of feeling a little like I need a break. So I do have a essay-esque nonfiction that's not for my Patreon book club. It's a different one that's on my like extra credit reading TBR. And I might just read a chapter of that. I'll just be 5 more minutes and Other Tales from My ADHD Brain. So I might read this one. since it's an ARC. I don't know if I think it's out yet. Yeah, I think it's out because this is my finished copy. But I was given the ARC as well. So I might read that a little later, or I might just listen to one of my other ones. Hopefully I'll finish my arc of A Wizard Alone. As much as I remember reading the published edition, I didn't do a page comparison, but the story was as I remember. A lot of the time they are. A lot of the time arcs are similar. I know a few that I have, I know one that I have is Adam Silvera, the one that his fantasy series, which I'm trying to find the arc so I can get the name right. Infinity Sun is the first book, and apparently it's completely different than what was published. So at some point I want to get another copy of that so I can read it again and like see what really did change. Apparently that one's pretty different. But for the most part, I feel like depending on when they get printed, they're very, very similar. It's mostly just like kind of grammar stuff that might not be correct. There's another one. Oh, the other one that I would love to get my hands on, art copy, is of Escaping Houdini from Carrie Scalco, because apparently the ending of the arc is different than the ending of the actual book, and I would love to see what the actual ending for the original ending was. Hope to make good progress with Ruthless Vows, assuming One Piece for Percy Jackson doesn't get in the way again. That's fair. I've also been watching, since I got Crunchyroll again, I've been watching the Ascendance of a Bookworm. So I've watched a few episodes of that in the last few days. Hey, Bethany. Almost forgot it was about Friday sprints. Was watching When Calls the Heart and ordering dinner. That sounds like a good evening. Mine are on the other side of the city, so like an hour on the bus. See, if we had decent public transportation in Georgia, I'd be down, but we do not. It is not safe. So I would have to drive. It would probably, I think it is like an hour away, but that's a lot of gas. Which also means I actually need to go get gas tomorrow, which we'll see how it goes. I budget for my gas, but it's still so annoying how much it is. Also, I just don't like driving because I drive a big vehicle, and driving in the streets of Atlanta, driving anything in the streets of Atlanta is hard enough. So I don't necessarily like bringing it into the city all the time. I mean, I can, but some of those streets have too many like potholes and things in them. So if I could find something that was in like a 10-minute driving distance, that'd be cool. I don't think we have anything. Had a lot of time. I was waking up at 7 a.m. I was reading before I fell asleep. I get off work at midnight, and then the appointment took about, okay. They're both under 300. That's good, though. That's still 2 books in a day, which is awesome. Hello, Rachel Critters. How are you? Finally able to join sprints. I've been completely slumped all past 2 months. Oh, continuing with Eliza puppets until dinner arrives. Well, hopefully we can get you out of that slump. I know what you mean. The only reason I was able to join the local community choir I'm in is because proximity is really close and nobody I know from high school is there. Well, see, I don't have that part of the problem. Most of my friends that are my close friends, like the ones that I see all the time, are high school friends. So I don't have that part of the problem. And also all my friends were mostly chorus and drama. So or people I've known since I moved here. But actually a lot of people I know have been moving back to our town that left. Okay. I have my I have my screen mirrored, so I didn't know where my flyaway was right then. It looked really funny. Loved In the Lives of Puppets. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, Ashley, I ended up giving, I don't know if you saw my short for my January wrap up. I gave Perfume 3 stars. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It wasn't bad. I didn't not like it, but I didn't like love it either. Sounds like a wizard plan. Reading 3 books. I'm picking up Christie to continue after soft DNFing for about a month and rereading Death by Coffee on Kindle Unlimited. Ooh, nice. I need to pick up the next book in that series too. Reading a short story by Toni Morrison for your class. Well, I hope you enjoy all the reads. Sounds like some good ones going on. Need to watch the Avatar Last Airbender show. I need to watch Avatar and the Last Airbender OG anime in general. I've only seen like a handful of episodes, but I also don't have Netflix right now, and it's not on Crunchyroll, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not on Crunchyroll. Definitely watching that anime at the earliest opportunity. My library doesn't have the manga. The anime is super cute. I didn't even realize it wasn't a manga, but the anime is super cute. I think I'm about halfway through. I'm about halfway through it. We apparently have buses here. No idea where the stops are. That sounds about right for some public transportation. Apparently we have buses, but who knows where they stop. They're magic buses. They just appear when you need it, apparently. Might finally cave in and watch it. The curiosity is killing you. I've been lesson planning and traveling since it released on Netflix. You've had a busy time. How was the convention? There are about 9 books in the Young Wizard series. I'm about 3 behind. Actually, more specifically, how were your closet cosplays? Bethany, which Toni Morrison short story are you reading? Hey Kay, hope everyone was well. Currently reading 11/22/63, about 50 pages before I switch and read HP4 with the kiddo for a bit. Sharing some ready for the weekend vibes with the like button. Yes. I'm ready for the weekend, even though I'm working tomorrow. Which is funny because I was supposed to work this weekend, but I wasn't on the schedule for this weekend. But then I took over someone else's who didn't think they were working this weekend, but were working this weekend. So I just took over that. So technically I'm working 2 Saturdays in a row, which is fine. It just means more monies for books and other things. But yeah. But I'm definitely ready for the weekend vibes. I'm ready for coffee vibes. And my ginger ale, which I put in the freezer. And if you don't see me drinking a ginger ale in the next like 2 sprints, please tell me, because that means I forgot to take it out of the freezer. And it's going to be an issue. The anime's on Netflix. Yeah, I think it is. Or it is here. I think they added about the same time as the live action, so it might be worth checking out. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I'm just still mad at Netflix, unfortunately, because they still haven't renewed Shadow and Bone, or uncanceled Shadow and Bone, and greenlit Six of Crows. So until they do that, like Netflix might have just like screwed the pooch for me ever wanting to give them my money ever again. Or the least they could do is put Shadow and Bone season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray or DVD, so I can actually have a physical copy, and then maybe they would be in my good graces once again. Avatar is on Crunchyroll because it's telling them I'm an anime. Yeah, but it's still, I mean, not all anime is Japanese. Just like there's like dramas on there that you can find that aren't probably Japanese. Plus, they're also, now it's Crunchyroll Funimation. So I'm sure there'll be a few different things coming together soon. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think with how popular it is in the anime community, I would probably call it anime over that. But also, I didn't watch Avatar when it first started, so I wouldn't actually know. I'm old school Toonami still, like, so I wouldn't have even honestly thought that it wasn't an anime, to be perfectly honest. To be perfectly honest. Does anyone else experience exhaustion over socializing? 100%, especially depending on what it is. Like if you're out socializing and you're with a bunch of people that you don't know or have just met, 100% exhausting. If it's with people that like you always have a good time with or like best friends, that's a little different. That can it's a little, but now if it's back to back to back days, it's a lot. Yeah. PPS, I also refer to the Legend of Zelda series as RPG games, even though I know they aren't. But I feel like sometimes I feel like I understand why you would. Yes, Dragon Ball Z all the way. Yes. Old school Tommy was the best. Yes. Outlaw Star, hands down, is one of my favorites. It will never not be a favorite anime. I could use a rewatch of that. I have that on DVD though. So I don't even know if that. I don't even know if that's available anywhere. Another manga I'm currently reading this time, after having experienced the anime is in full decades ago. Nice. Yu Yu Hakusho forever. Yes. I don't know if I ever actually watched it in its entirety straight through. Like I think I would just catch an episode here and there if I was watching Toonami that night. Like I've never seen Inuyasha all the way through either, even though I've seen like bits and pieces just depending on the neck I was watching. I should go back and watch all the episodes though. I was also a big like on the Saturday morning side of things, I was always a big Mega Man and Digimon. Like I watched Pokemon. I think that's a given. That's a given that everyone like pretty much watching Pokemon, but Digimon and Mega Man loved it. I'm not sure what this was what this was supposed to say. Or if this is correct, I'm afraid I'm going to say it in a really weird way. I was watching so many, when I was editing my video, I made so many funny speaking errors, and I was like, you know what? It's just going to stay in. It's fine. Jackie Chan Adventures. Yeah. Still want my talismans back and my Beyblades. Yes. Digimon was so good. Digimon was jam. All right, let's get started. Let's get to reading. I feel like I'm procrastinating from starting the sprint because I don't feel like doing it. Maybe I'll take this sprint and like not do stuff. Maybe I'll just like go get my coffee and just chill for a minute since I've been editing. Maybe I'll do that. In the mornings during high school, my bestest would run down to my house between Digimon episodes and wake me up for school. That's fantastic. I love that. Love that. One more thing. Yes. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Miyagi has our 30-minute timer ready to go for a change. I was actually ready to go with my timer today. So 30 minutes. Don't you mean my ginger ale? I mean that as well. I do mean my ginger ale because it has been in there for about 30 minutes now. Thank you. I will grab that as well. All right. Happy reading. Happy productivity on this first sprint. And I'll see you back here in 30. All right, we're back. How did everyone do on their first sprint? How did we do? I just kind of played around on my phone for a little bit and played some games. Not too much stuff. Got some coffee and my ginger ale. Did come out of the freezer. Let's see, Alicia popped on. Hey, finishing up dinner with video editing and reading 50 Shades of Freed and some book journaling. Awesome. What video are you editing? What are you working on? Hey, Lynn, just got done with dinner. I'm watching some of the Marvels. I'll be continuing your read of Addie tonight. Awesome. We do have our book club coming up on Sunday for Addie for Patreon. So if you're interested in any of those book clubs, the link should be below to check those out. I had a good time rereading Addie. Didn't do any reading, Spyro Major. That's fair. That's fair. Didn't count how much I read, but I need to read 38 pages before I sleep. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Starting to film and upload March videos, so TBR and a book planner flip through right now. Then filming others. Nice. That's what I need to do in the next sprint is watch my TBR video real quick. Make sure I didn't miss any editing and then upload it for tomorrow. By the way, everyone, don't forget to like this stream. Yes, please. All the likes are much appreciated and help the algorithm like me a little bit better. Pesky little Spyro distracting a bit. That darn dragon causing all kinds of distractions. All kinds of distractions. But yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll watch my video through and then pick out what I'm going to start listening to. We gotta love the little purple guy, right? Right, exactly. Spyro was cute. It's cute games. I played them for the first time a couple of years ago. How's everyone doing? If you hopped on in that last sprint, please say hello and let us know what you're up to. What are you reading? Fed the dogs and ate some goulash your mom made because I can only eat soft food until Monday when I go to the dentist. Oh, sometimes having soft food is nice though. It's like easy for the body to digest. But oh, I hope all of that goes well. I need to make the dentist appointment, but I'm not looking forward to it because I need to get, I guess it's considered a half crown kind of thing. I need to do an onlay my back teeth back here. And then I have another little cavity up here and also them redoing my front tooth. But that's more for aesthetic purposes rather than actually needing it to be done. But I hope all goes well. Going to the dentist is never fun. My new dentist that both my dad and I have started going to has actually like one of the nicest dentist offices and like really chill. It's actually a father and daughter duo, and I went to school. Their son was I don't think he was the salutatorian. He was like, I don't remember, but he was up there. I went to school with him, which I didn't realize that's whose dad it was until his dad said something to me, and I was like, oh, I do know your son. Welcome to small town. Staring at my TBR for March, and I think I know what I'm reading next, but it scares you. Oh no! What are you gonna read next? Is it because it's a big book, or is it like out of your comfort zone genre-wise? Started supper, fish Friday, and read a little bit. By the way, did you know dragons love long walks in the forest? It's the nature of the beast. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Finished the arc. It's been a long time since I read the published edition. I'm not sure it was the same. I'm not so sure it was the same. I can't find it to check. Well, it is what it is. Going to pick a new book. Well, congrats on your finished book. Let us know what you decide to read next. I would say out of my comfort wise, I think this is going to go. I think that it is going to go over your head. Oh, okay, okay. Going to make you think a little bit more. I definitely have some. I have one book that's going to be pretty heavy. It's fiction, but the topic of it is going to be a little bit heavier, I feel. So I tried my best to balance it with a few books that I think are going to be lighter and more entertaining. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to start out. See, like, part of me wants to share the books that I have, but I'm also like, my TBR hasn't gone out yet, so I don't want to share the books. You know? My hold for Premiere Midnight has 2 weeks left, so I should get to it this month. Ooh, exciting. I know Tiara's been enjoying it, which makes me happy. So I hope you enjoy it too. Dragon fact number 2. Did you know that dragons love deserts? They're especially fond of the S layer cake. I like it. I like it. Hey, Sunday. Just ate some pepperoni pizza, chicken pasta thing, and ice cream. My father had a gift card. I'm literally food exhausted. Food exhausted is never a bad thing. That all sounds very delicious. I wish I had some ice cream. I ate both of my Talenti layer gelato things, and now and I should have held one off for today. All the blue and animal on the cover books this month. Okay, so you went team creative or creation for Realm of Fun? I did not sign up. I thought about it and I was like, no. Like, nah. Gives me an excuse to eat mac and cheese all weekend. Honestly, I'm shocked the crown lasted this long. I got hit in the face with a softball when you were a teenager and shattered tooth. Oh, wow. And that was a long time ago. Whoa. Dang. Ow. One of the girls that I went to high school with, I don't remember if it was I don't remember if it was a baseball or softball, but she was playing or practicing with her boyfriend at the time, and he hit it and it smacked her right in the face. And so she has, if I'm not mistaken, like a metal plate and stuff like right under her cheek. So yeah, I know that's no joke, but I'm glad it lasted as long as it did though, because usually crowns tend to need to be replaced every so often, but it's nice if it stayed that long. All right, that was the timer, but I want to go ahead and finish up these last few comments. Cute. Keep the dragon jokes coming. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Love mac and cheese. Who doesn't? Mac and cheese is so good. Just getting back from dinner, had KFC. Yum. So I'm a weird one. I do not get chicken at KFC. I only get mashed potatoes. Like if you take me to eat at KFC, I will get a drink and I will get a large mashed potatoes and gravy. I cannot get a small because I have to control the amount of gravy to mashed potato ratio. I must dip the mashed potatoes into the gravy. It's one of my weird food quirks. I think it's literary fiction. I was trying to find out, but it's not really telling me anywhere. I also have a different book, which is nonfiction, but that is more my travel book, London. When are you off to London? Definitely spent more money on food than anything else at Pensacon, which is why this was my first con where I didn't feel like a hoarder. That's fair. That's fair. I swear every month I'm somewhere these days. You've been a traveling fiend, though. But that's awesome, though. I'm jealous. One of my friends is in London right now for the Shadow and Bone convention they're having this weekend. And I'm sad. I just want to be in London. That's all. Speaking of Avatar, my fiance is watching it now. This is definitely not a comment delay to delay the chat. Not delaying. Where's Sharon either? She's having her cool, fun, like library Friday night family thing where they go to the library together. I think I don't know. They might not be doing that anymore. I'm not sure. But I think that's what it is. If it's not Chick-fil-A, I don't want to participate. I mean, I do eat Chick-fil-A. No, you don't eat chicken wings, but no KFC either. My go-to places for chicken, Chick-fil-A nuggies or Chick-fil-A sandwich, whatever. Wendy's chicken nuggies. Those are my chicken nuggie locations. Chick-fil-A nuggies, Wendy's nuggies. Both get honey mustard sauce. Go back the 23rd, then come back the 25th. Belgium in April. Ooh, nice. Enjoy Belgium. I liked Belgium. It was fun. I'd like to go back at some point. So here's the real question. Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, KFC, or PDQ? I don't know what PDQ is. But Chick-fil-A. If those are my options where I'm actually having to get chicken, then Chick-fil-A. I will go to Zaxby's. Usually I go to Zaxby's and I usually just get the Zax snack meal, mostly because I want Texas toast, which I could easily make at my own house. But pretty much. No eat Chick-fil-A. That's fair too. It's expensive, to be honest. My problem is I tend to only want sweet tea. And I only want it on Sundays, and it's a problem. What about Publix chicken? Like rotisserie chicken? Well, that's different. That's like groceries. That's buying for dinner chicken. Love the Popeyes blackened chicken sandwich. Nah. See, I can't do blackened anything. Blackened fish, I don't know, the burnt thing is just not my jam when it comes to food. I don't eat a lot of fried chicken that has like a lot of crunchy stuff. I also tend to take this, like with rotisserie chicken, I take the skin off chicken. I take the skin off of turkey. It doesn't pass the vibe check on my I don't know. The texture thing. I don't know. Chick-fil-A diet lemonade. Costco chicken. I don't know if I've had Costco chicken. I don't think we've gotten. It's been a while since I think we've had a Costco card. Skate for greatness, like your username. What kind of skating do you do? Yes, lemonade. I am addicted to the KFC Sweet Lightning Mountain Dew. See, that's like me with Taco Bell Baja Blast. Wait, Servacha, wait, what happened? In your walking boot, what did you do to your foot? I feel like I feel like I need to pull this information from my brain somewhere, but I can't remember what happened. Figure skating? Oh, awesome. I used to do figure skating. I haven't figure skated in a very long time, though. Not that good, though. Hey, I mean, everything takes practice. And if you're having fun, that's all that matters. Oh, we got the cortisone shot yesterday. What's with all of us and having to get cortisone shots in our feet? We're all falling apart. Well, I got my indoor shoes on. We all having foot problems. We're all having foot problems. Welcome, Sasha. You're just in time for food talk. It's true. None of the above. KFC used to have fake chicken nuggets, but they were not good. I'd rather have the frozen Morningstar Farms veggie nuggies from the grocery store. I used to really like, I can't remember if it was the garden one, but they had these like veggie pulled pork sliders things, or like buns. Those were really good. My father just said my bare feet sound like Donald. Oh no. Agony of defeat. Yeah, apparently everyone. All of us. I always think my body's okay until my back starts yelling. It happens to the best of us. All right, let's get into this second sprint. That was the last comment. We got to the bottom for now. Yeah, exactly. Let's read. All right, 30 more minutes on the clock. Happy reading. Happy productivity, everyone. I'll see you back here in 30. All right, we're back. How did everyone do on that sprint? I did start reading a book, and even though I'm just going to share it since y'all are here, you can get a sneak peek at the TBR going up tomorrow. So I started Someday Maybe by Lauren Graham or Lorelai Gilmore, which also means I had to speed up the audiobook because everyone knows audiobooks are read fairly slow. And I'm too used to her talking fast as Lorelai that I had to speed up the audiobook. I couldn't do it. I was going to do it at this normal pace, but I was like, nah, I can't do it. But this is a book about a girl trying to be an actor in New York, and she has like this deadline of if she doesn't become a working actor in like 3 years, then she'll leave that behind and go on with like plan B. So she has 6 months left of that, and that's kind of where it starts. So far I'm liking it. It's good. We haven't quite really gotten into like all the action. I'm assuming it'll pick up more, but I am 5% into that, and I have been working on my February wrap-up short. I'm grabbing all of my book covers that I need and that kind of stuff. Twins and TBRs, they just hopped in. This was before we went, right as we were going to sprints. Gonna use these sprints for productivity. So far I put laundry in, unloaded the dishwasher, and sorted through some papers. Nice. That's awesome. Thank you for reminding me. I need to go switch out laundry myself. So I'll be doing that on the first sprint as well. Next sprint, first sprint, third sprint. 1 sprint, 2 sprint, red sprint, blue sprint. It's fine. I would, however, eat the breading all day long. I used to do that with the fish during Lent when I was little. I love that. I love that. Servasha should be home for the next chatty bit. Did you arrive home? Yes, just got home. Been reading The Breadwinner for middle grade March, about 50% through it. Awesome. Is that the one that you were reading during the sprints earlier that you said was a little like darker than you anticipated for middle grade? I really do not like the final level of Spiral 1. I'm trying to 100% complete Spiral 1 and 2, but I'm just so annoyed with the process that I'm just going to start a new file for Spiral 3. I'm like, it's times like that where I'm glad I'm not a completionist gamer. Unless I like really enjoy the game, then I usually try. Like I'll complete some parts of it, but a lot of the times I'm done after I finish that first that main storyline. I have been going back on I think I want to actually try to finish Assassin's Creed Syndicate and all like the little side bits because I do like that one a lot. And I finished a lot of Black Assassin's Creed Black Flag also. I read 17 pages of Addie. That's awesome. Hey, Novelio, just joining. We'll be studying rather than reading for pleasure these sprints. That's all right too. Hopefully we can just help you get through some of that studying. It's easier studying with friends sometimes, so we got you covered. 20 pages till sleep. Ooh, you're almost there. You're almost there. Started another Diane Duane book on Her Majesty's Wizardly Service. Think Harry Potter with cat wizards instead of humans. Oh, awesome. 21 pages in. Nice. Don't know where I started, but read to page 71 of the Jedi Path, chapter Lightsabers, Their Construction and Use, learning about lightsaber combat form 4. Ooh, interesting. You are enjoying it. Do I have that book? Forgot about it though. Yeah, I had this for a while. I can't remember when I bought it exactly. I wonder if there's a haul video of when I bought this. I think I bought it at Books Million though. That I do know. I think. But I think I bought it around the time that I read her Talking Too Fast memoir. I can't remember if that's the whole title of it. Is it? I was like, is it sitting on here by any chance? But, yeah. So far I like it. I mean, I picked it up pretty much because it was like Lauren Graham, Broadway, York City. 3 of my favorite things. I've been reading, but I didn't keep track of where we started either. I mean, sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that just means you were really into the book. But I actually read a Percy Jackson chapter. Whoop, whoop. Hopefully I'll be a Padawan by the end of this book, provided I pass the test. Ooh, was watching Star Wars Rebels. Nice. Yeah, it's good though. The young girl's dad was arrested by the Taliban in a male-dominated society. She had to pretend to be a boy to earn money with her dad in jail. Oh, that's a very deep themed book for middle grade. It's true. But I feel like it's shifting a little bit on what is considered middle grade. I feel like the middle grade is like a bigger genre now, encompassing a lot of different things. Oh, but that does sound like a very heartbreaking book. Finished your dinner, now drinking some Starbucks, and finished One Calls the Heart episode. Partway through another, had a little trouble with DoorDash finding our place. So it's hit or miss sometimes when they can't find a place. But I'm glad that they arrived and you enjoyed a nice dinner with some TV watching. I'm just going to do countdowns now instead of how many. There you go. That sounds good. Oh, I'm not really a completionist either. The only real exceptions for me are Banjo-Kazooie, I can't word. Ocarina, Time, and Majora Mask, all Donkey Kong games. I'm just discovering Spyro 1 and 2. Gotcha. That's a question. That makes sense. This is my first time playing 3. We'll see what I make of it. I can't remember which one I liked the most. Have you seen Rebels before? I've personally seen bits and pieces of it, but not all of it. And there are cookies somewhere in the house. I just have to find them. You can do it. Find the cookies. Find the cookies. We all need rewards. Nope, on season 2. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely want to reread that at some point this year. It's been ages. Leslie, hello. Reading Iron Gold by Pierce Brown for middle grade. I'm planning on reading City of Ghosts by the Ishwa. Ooh. How are you liking both of those? I read Red Rising last year. So I'm trying, and so I need to get going on the next book in that. And then I absolutely love City of Ghosts. Is this your first time reading it? Because I hope you enjoy it. I absolutely like that series, and it sounded like it was going to be. It sounds like there's possibility for more books than the trilogy in the future. So I'm hoping that we get more. So you're at the point where it gets really going. Yes. Taylor is back. Welcome back. All right. Spent most of the last sprint taking out a massive pile of recycling that has been accumulating since at least December. Well, I know that probably had to feel great. That felt great, I'm sure. All right. We have about a little under a minute to go, so we'll see how far we get in these comments. But I'm going to go ahead and start the sprint once the cat meows, and we'll pick up on comments when we get back. Rarely a completionist, but I always try and do side quests and main story, but not like item collections. Yeah, like if I see an item that's nearby, maybe on the map, I might go get it. But most of the time, if I like some of the side quests, I'll do those. Rope, it's so good. I just like the cover and thought I'd give it a try. There are additional installments, but that I think I'm going to pick up immediately. Oh, good. That's always nice when you find a series like that. Alicia, sorry, I didn't hear the cat. Dealing with the kiddos and then got a notification about your credit card. Hate adulting. I will deal with it on Monday. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Good evening, Alex. I'm going to start recording Mr. Fury. Just got home from work. All right. Well, you're just in time because we're going to start the next sprint, and then we will pick up on the comments from where we left off. So happy reading, happy productivity for sprint number 3. I will see you back here in 30 minutes. All right, we're back after our third sprint. How did everyone do on that one? Let's see, where were we in the comments? I think I was just saying good evening to Alex, who had hopped on. Just got home from work. Hope your day went well. Rope, we were talking about actually met the voices of Ezra and Hera last weekend. They're super chill and actually said they would come back to Pensacola again. That's nice. We like it when actors have good experiences at con and want to come back. Alex said, hey, the chat. Peanut butter and blueberry jam sandwich before the starting to read, and green iced tea. Ooh, yum. I hope that was delicious. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. It's always that. That's always it. That's an oldie but a goodie. It's awesome. Yeah, we love it when actors have a good time. Okay, just finished up. We're now reading HB 4 with the younger one. Oh, have fun. Love the Red Rising series. The political system really develops more in Morningstar, and Iron Gold has been fast-paced read with different perspectives that leave you wanting to read more. Ooh, good. Yeah, I was wondering if the next ones were fast-paced. I only actually own Red Rising, so that's why I haven't really picked it up anymore, but I'm starting to wonder if I might need to go find a quick summary of Red Rising when I do pick up the next book. Haven't started City of Ghosts, but plan to over the weekend since it's going to rain both days. Rain makes for perfect reading weather. It really does. Amal joined in. Hey peeps, what's up? Having a reading slump, although I was really interested in finishing the Culpable series. Oh no. Well, maybe just take a break for today and just like maybe watch some videos or do something else that you enjoy and kind of like reset. And hopefully that maybe helps your slump a little bit. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Joined in that last sprint. We'll be finishing the last part of Roar and then maybe picking up the first book in the True Blood series. What are you and everyone else reading and doing? I am currently working on the March calendar, so I can put that out. And I'm currently reading Someday, Maybe by Lauren Graham, which I did not say how I was doing. I am now 9% into it. I'm still enjoying it. I sped it up a little bit more. I need her talking because Lauren Graham, who played Lorelai Gilmore, wrote it and narrates, and I had to speed it up a little bit so she was talking more like Lorelai Gilmore speed. Because I just can't. I don't know. Her voice to me sounds so weird reading it like audiobook pace. So I sped it up a little bit. But, I'm enjoying it so far. There was one line that I thought was really funny. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, where was it? Where was it? All right. Let's see. I should have marked it when I did, because now I'm probably not going to be able to find it again. No, I'm not going to be able to find it again. It's not going to happen. Oh, yes, here it is. So she's talking about like why she like focusing on being positive, and she's like how focusing on the positive is a tricky business. And so she's like, I'll be more specific. I'll just think about positive work thoughts. Thinking about my personal life is not helping me. I came to New York to be an actress, not a girlfriend or a happy person. And I don't know, I just started laughing so hard when that sentence got read. I don't know. I was like, why does that feel like a semi-relatable sentence? I feel like I'd be probably thinking the same thing if I was going to New York to try to be an actor. I didn't come to New York City to be a girlfriend or a happy person. I don't know. It made me giggle. But I'm also working on content stuff. Calendar's almost done. I did a post for my Patreon feed because they get a little sneak at my TBR Cafe prompts in case they want to join in beforehand. So I worked on that. I think I'm pretty much ready. I think I might finish the calendar the next sprint and then watch through my TBR game and upload that and get that set up to go tomorrow. Ashley, 4 pages away from sleep. So close. Probably finish the chapter and then sleep. Good plan. Good plan. Working on editing a friend's work. Awesome. Read about 20 pages of the Jedi Path, chapter called Sense Abilities. I like it. Learning on to the practice telepathy, magnifying all 5 senses, and basic life detection. Ooh, interesting. I'm intrigued. And found the cookies. That's very important. I'm glad you found them. Cookies trump anything. All candy, sweets, cake. Way more important than anything else. That sprint, I edited a video, rendering now. Yes. Awesome, awesome. Finished the episode and turned on a T-Storm ambiance to clean up and read a few pages of Death by Coffee and got to 4%. Awesome. I need to buy a copy of Death by Pumpkin Spice so I have it. I don't think I own that one. I think I only own Death by Coffee and Death by Tea, and then I need to get book 4. Or see if the library has book 4 since I'm not using Scribd right now, or Everand. Another 24 pages. Awesome. Read half of this Iron Gold chapter. Does it have long chapters? Or are they fairly short? Good luck with True Blood series. I'm reading it all currently on book 7. Oh yeah, you did start. You were currently reading that. I'm about to start rewatching the show. I think. I don't know. I don't have any. I think I'm like too invested in the show characters and the show to like bother reading it. But I don't know. I saw it on Hulu and I was like, ooh, I haven't watched True Blood in a while. My friend got me hooked on it while we were studying abroad. That's what happens. Also, you find a new show, and then you proceed to binge watch that show instead of going out exploring. Literally, we spent like one whole day in London just sitting on my bed with snacks watching True Blood. Rope is back. Watch the most recent episode of Abbott Elementary. That was your reading. That's fine. It's storytelling in some fashion. You're consuming a story in some way. Read some and worked on the blankets. I need to decide. I have an idea of what I want my next crochet project to be, but I really need to like sit down and start it and see if I have enough yarn or if I need to go pick up a few more skeins and then figure out where I need to get it. I think my friend got this yarn at Hobby Lobby for me for Christmas. So I think that's where I need to go if I do need more, but I think I have 3, which possibly is enough to make a top. Kind of want to make like a cute little tank top or something for summer since it's starting to get warm here. Even though it was cold today, this weather, I like, I'm trying to manifest it to not come, but I feel like if this weather keeps it up, I'm going to end up with a cold. It can't just keep being 70 and then 49 and rainy and then 70 and then cold. I can't. My body will not be able to handle it much longer. Also finished most of your March TBR spread. Sweet. I'd love to see it. Chapters are varied. Some are long, some mediums. I'm sure it's a good mix. Nice. I like a good mix of lengths of chapters. Really hoping that I can get into it this time. I've read the first book maybe 3 times, all with the hopes of continuing it. Maybe now that I own all the books, I'll finally finish it. Sometimes I feel like it's easier to read it once you own all the books. If not, then I'll admit to myself that it's not happening and get rid of the books. That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's get into sprint number 4. 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading, happy productivity, everyone. I'll see you back here after 30 minutes. All right, we are back from our 4th sprint. How did everyone do on that one? I finished the calendar, scheduled a post for Patreon, and got to 15% of someday maybe. I'm having like drama kid flashbacks of stuff, which is absolutely hilarious. Like this is it's very accurate. There's just basically she's giving a fake play kind of thing of the consequences of getting to the drama class at exactly the wrong time, so all the characters are all talking, and I'm like, the personalities though are on point, and it's pretty funny. Oh, gotta love it. It's actually really good. I'm enjoying it. It's making me laugh out loud, which I very much appreciate. So far, very much liking it. And I'm actually getting further in it than I thought. So not bad for the first day of the March TBR. Maybe I'll try to get to like 25% of it before the end of the night. I did not do, because I still need to watch my PBR game. So I need to probably actually put the book down. And since I'm kind of done with computery stuff besides watching that, so I might go ahead and do that, because that'll only take me about 10 minutes. Because when I do that, I watch my video back at 2x speed since it's already been exported. So you got a 20-minute TBR game coming at you tomorrow. I'd probably, I don't know, I'll set it probably to premiere at like 10 maybe. Something like that. We said goodbye to Lynn and Ashley. I'll sprint it out and finished her pages. That is amazing. Take care, both of you. Rope has craving cake and ice cream. I know what I'm doing next sprint. Did you get the cake and ice cream? That's what I want to know. I did not get far that sprint. Did finish a row. That's good though. It's something. Even a little tiny something is still progress. Read another 20 pages of Jedi Path, one chapter called Jedi Trials, Trial of Skill, Trial of Courage, Trial of Spirit, Trial of Flesh, and Trial of Insight. Interesting. Very, very cool. "11 pages and made hot chocolate with mini marshmallows." Ooh, hot chocolate sounds good. That does sound tasty. I also started my entry for someday maybe in my planner. Oh, I do need to do that though. I need to put it on the actual day I started the book. I know that I started it today. 20% into Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Also, Spyro 3 is pretty fun, and it seems to have enough unique things going for it to keep words. Things going for it to keep from being a repeat of Spyro 2. I played them so long ago, it feels, that I cannot remember the differences. Also, no, I didn't get cake and ice cream. I got strawberry shortcake with whipped cream. I mean, that still counts. That still sounds good. That still sounds delicious. I'm all cozy in bed, listening to the thunderstorm and reading. Got to 5%. It is really slow because my eyes are getting tired from staring at the words. Keep wanting to nod off. Yeah, I can't read in bed. I tried to finish my my book. Well, I did finish the book last night, but I actually fell asleep and had to like a couple nights ago because I was listening to it in bed, and I didn't set the like turn off at the end of the chapter just in case. And so I had to backtrack like 6 chapters because I was listening through it all. Yeah, which happens more frequently than I care to admit. Which is also why I don't have my headphones in, because I also fell asleep and didn't put my headphones back into their container last night to charge. I think they're all charged now, though. So there's that also. All right, started. Alicia got your video rendered and watched, now to upload. Awesome. Look at all of us being so productive today. I love it. Read a couple more chapters, possibly finish this tonight, but if not, for sure tomorrow. This book is only 144 pages, just started this morning. Ooh, only 104. I guess that makes sense for middle grade, that it's a fairly short read. Read a chapter of Cytonic. Awesome job. The solution: read an ebook in bed. The blue light will delay the... Unless you have a Paperwhite, and then that's not a problem. That doesn't help. Of course, there's also the problem of giving yourself insomnia. So, see, I just can't read in bed, period. I just start to get sleepy. It could be or doing anything, honestly. It could be playing a game on my phone, even. I start to get tired. My green pen. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this in one line. I'm gonna try. Can I do it? Can I do it? Aha, I can. That feeling when you fit it perfectly into the space you needed to write it in. And the print is larger too. Yeah, that always helps also. I do appreciate when that middle grades do read faster sometimes than other books. I think it's because of the eye strain. I'm so blind that even on the biggest font, inverted white on black is still blurry. That caused me to squint. Yeah, that could do it. I do not listen to heavy metal. I don't listen to any music in the evening. I actually, against all my better judgment, actually used Spotify to listen to an audiobook for the first time. But granted, the audiobook was only 10 hours long, so it was within the 15-hour listening of audiobooks that Spotify Premium allows, which just that's the biggest eye roll of a cap ever. Not that you've ever done that. I don't think I could listen to heavy metal this late at night, even if I wanted to. I think I would get annoyed, really. Like, I don't know. That might just be too loud for me at 9 o'clock at night. Trial of Spirit looks the hardest to do. You literally have to face yourself like Luke Skywalker did in Empire Strikes Back. Ooh. Interesting. So it's just like all these different like challenges that you have to accomplish. Made the mistake of laying down with the book in the bed, so I took a little nap. See, Linda knows. Linda knows it happens. You lay down and it's all over. It's all over at that point. 2D Clone Wars cartoon shows a flashback of Qui-Gon taking Anakin to do the Trial of Spirits. I have not watched Star Wars in such a long time in its entirety to remember all these things. I don't listen to heavy metal, but I do like Metallica. Metallica's not bad. Or Obi-Wan. I need to go back and watch that. Yeah, I haven't watched those in a very long time. I was more of a Star Trek person. I mean, I've seen all of Star Wars. We have like the 3 on VHS tape, but it's been a while since I've watched the movies. I fell asleep during Tierra Spins earlier because I was reading in bed. See, we all know that the reading in bed is the downfall for most. It's true. All right, final sprint, everyone. Happy reading, happy productivity, and I'll see you back here in 30 minutes. All right, how'd everyone do on our 5th sprint? I updated my planner. I actually added some stuff in randomly while I was thinking about it. I watched my TBR video and it is currently uploading, so it'll be live tomorrow. I think I'm going to premiere it around 10-ish maybe a.m. So I think that's when that's going to go up. And then I added a extra page into my savings challenge for my book savings challenge so I could see how much I saved each month. So now, so this is what it looks like for with January and February, and then I added like a little tracker there to keep track of how much I saved. I am basically paying myself to read my books. So that is what I did during that last sprint, and I did not get any more read in this final sprint. I also found an Instagram challenge that I need to go print off. Maybe go ahead and post a photo tonight if I take a picture real quick of my TBR. And then I will be heading to bed because I have work in 12 hours. Yay me. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's going to be a good day. But I want to get any kind of sleep in order to wake up and do some stuff tomorrow morning beforehand. I need to go to bed. But I feel like everyone got a lot done. So let me know what you did during that last sprint or all the sprints. Let me know. I feel like I got quite a bit done. And I did read, which means I can mark off today on my read every day reading tracker, which so far I've only missed one day each month. So I've pretty much read all year except for 2 days. So let's see if we can do March and have it be all month. That's the goal. That's how this one's looking so far. So I've been kind of like Xing out days that I didn't read anything, which some of them have been accidental, and I meant to like read before I fell asleep, and then I fell asleep and no reading occurred. So they were unintentional missed days. So we're going to try to do March and read all the days. During that sprint, Shannon finished Roar. Absolutely loved it. Looking forward to reading the next book in the series. Awesome job. Congrats on your finished book. We said hey to Sam. She snuck in. Sunday left us. Good night. Okay, finished a chapter with the younger one in another row. Awesome. Thank you for hosting. Have a beautiful rest of your day. You too, Kay. Have a good rest of your day, evening as well. Sarvasha got to page 90 out of 144, so pretty productive reading day. Thanks for the sprints. Oh, I'm gonna give Sarvasha a little spoiler for TBR tomorrow. I picked your shelf and book number out of the TBR acorn, so you'll get to see what your random numbers is having me read on my March TBR tomorrow. You're welcome for sprints. Going out for dinner, so might miss most of Sunday. Ooh, have fun. Have fun and enjoy going out for dinner. I'm gonna go back to my for March. I am only eating out if someone else is buying, which is my way of jokingly saying like on Saturdays our boss buys us lunch. So like basically the Saturdays I'm working will be like my eating out days. It's been working pretty well so far. Because I ate a lot out for my birthday month. I just let me have the eating out, but March, I'm going to do a little better for saving some more money. I read some new kid middle grade graphic novel. Nice. And excited for the concert you're going to tomorrow night. Ooh, what concert? What concert? What concert? Do you share your planner anywhere? Paying myself to read my book sounds like a great idea. I sometimes share it on my Instagram, but I haven't really shared it in too many places. I kind of forget about it. Though with me trying to do an Instagram challenge, I might pull it out and try to like make those some of the posts. But yeah, I decided to do a 52 book savings challenge, and I made a few different ones for myself, and of course decided on like the biggest one. I did one where each book was $1, so it would be like saving 52 bucks. I did one where it was like sets of 4, so like $1, $2, $3, $4, $1, $2, $3, $4, and it just repeated up until I got to the other one. I think that was like, I forgot how much that saved. And then this one is like $1 through $52 all the way through. So I've been trying to mark off at least one of the higher amounts each month, even though February I marked off 3 of the bigger amounts, which was very helpful. I don't know if that's going to happen every month. But I'm trying to mark off some of the higher ones just so like then as I get closer to finishing my goal, I don't have to like pay myself as much necessarily. But so far, doing this, I saved $83 in January and $226 in February. And by the end of it, I should have saved $1,378. So, which, as much as I would like to buy it sooner, I'm thinking that this challenge is going to end up buying the Glowforge aura for me, as what I think I'm going to do with it. So I think it's also making me want to read more books faster. But yeah, I started watching those like cash envelope savings shorts and videos on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own challenge for reading. So that's kind of like my take on the little like envelope challenges each month where you like play a little game or something and save the amount on the card, that kind of stuff. It's like that. Finish the chapter and am calling it a night. Sounds like a plan. To get a few chapters read tonight despite falling asleep for a little while. Hey, you may have just needed that little bit of a nap. If managing to do some totally rad skateboard moves as a little purple dragon count as productive than just calling Captain Productivity. Hey, having fun and playing a game is quite productive as well if that's what you need. I do find it quite hilarious how Sparrow is in the middle of an ancient Romanesque villa and then suddenly skate work. That's true. Saliva is the that's an interesting name. Jordan's waiting to see them, but it sounds fun. Cool. Well, have a good time, you two. Have a good time. Yep, we're still chatting after that final sprint. Talking. Read a couple of pages of Our Fault by Mercedes Ron, but got distracted by the cats. They can do that. They do that sometimes. But yes, so next round of sprints is going to be on Tuesday. And then if you're part of Patreon, I will see you on Sunday. We have, if you're a part of the Vanilla Latte tier, then we have our book club for Addie, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Wow. And then we have sprints after that. So either see you guys Sunday, Tuesday, or I will see you in the comments of the videos I have coming out, which one of them I think just went live, or it should have gone live earlier today or earlier. I can't remember, but it's my 2024 goals because I'm a procrastinator. So all kinds of content coming this way to the internets in the next few days. So cats and dogs are good cause instructions. They very much are. Ta-ta for now. All right. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.